Coronation Street stalwart, Eva, played by Catherine Tyldesley, has been in turmoil over the past couple of months. She is dealing with Aidan's, Shayne Ward, suicide, believing she is partly to blame for it. It all came from her bizarre baby plot with TOWIE, Georgia Taylor. The latter was desperate to have a child but was unable to carry one herself. When TOWIE's surrogate sadly miscarried, it was at the same time Eva found out she was pregnant with Aidan's baby after a fleeting rekindle of their romance. TOWIE suggested Eva gave her the baby instead of aborting it, and it seemed to be a decent plan at first. But too many people were involved in the story, and with Eva keeping her pregnancy a secret so as to not upset Aidan. It transpired he found out anyway. Following his suicide, Eva is riddled with guilt, unable to see how she wasn't a big part of his death. She is now so upset by the situation she can't even look at baby Susie without breaking down in tears. Tonight's double bill saw Eva forced to hold her child while Peter, Chris Gascoigne, scolded Simon, Alex Payne, for smoking near the newborn. TOWIE caught her crying as she cradled the tot, and the weight of their impossible situation seemed to play heavily on them. TOWIE is forced to confess all to Peter in the coming weeks as she opens up about the plan. But will TOWIE and Peter hand over their baby to her? And will the lying tear them apart? It all comes to a head later on in the week when Eva's guilt tears her apart during Aidan's funeral. Johnny Connor, Richard Hawley, emotionally explains how he wishes he could have seen his son as a father, and Eva can do nothing but cry, knowing he did secretly have a child. Catherine teased the upcoming scenes on Lorraine earlier today, explaining how it brings upon her exit. She said, "Eva is completely guilt-ridden. The Connors are quite clearly distraught since losing Aidan, and she knows it is his baby. She wants to tell them it's TOWIE that stopped her from doing it." Her maternal instincts around baby Susie are starting to kick in now. There's a lot of weight on her shoulders. She holds it together at the funeral, but Johnny says he'd be a brilliant father and she breaks. She does say how much the baby looks like Aidan. It's just heartbreaking. 30 p.m. and 8 Coronation Street continues Wednesday on at 7. The confidential support. Call the Samaritans in the UK on 116 123 or visit the local Samaritans branch.